Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. My name is Elle and this is my perspective. Okay, so y'all, we need to catch up on a whole lot of stuff. Since this YouTube channel has started, I believe I have moved 3 times. Y'all, yes, I know. I said I move a lot. That's what I meant. I move a lot. So let's actually go to the name change. So for those of y'all who do not know, I am also an energy healer. So I do a lot with energy healing, contract clearing. I also help tons of people who are on their spiritual journey but need a guide. A lot of times that is someone who used to be in the church but they're not in the church anymore and they're like, what do I do? I don't want to go to hell. So I just kind of help with that kind of thinking and help you see how powerful you really are. Anyway, that's on my whole other channel. Like, I'm going to be starting another channel, L Jordan, and so all that'll be over there. So let's talk about this name change though, because it is still significant and I think people need to kind of know about that. So maybe I won't. I'll put that on the other channel because y'all ain't here for that. So so anyway, like a lot of things have happened, dealing with energy, clearing, doing all that. Then my mother's husband actually had a medical emergency, and so I was with my mother to support my mother, and sometimes that would be being in a hospital on average 12-13 hours a day. Every now and then when he had a surgery, that was us being in a hospital for 24 hours, because it's not like they were like, hey, he's gonna have surgery tomorrow. We would already be there and they would be like, oh no, he needs to get this surgery ASAP. So then it's like, we're already there visiting, but then they find out that he has this issue going on and needs surgery immediately. So that's when it would turn into like 24 hours when we would be at the hospital. Whew, y'all. Anyway, so guess what else happened? I sold my Jeep, my purple Jeep, y'all. So yes, let's put some pictures up. Let me put some pictures up so I can see my baby. It used to be my baby. So my Jeep, and then while I was still with my mother and we're in the hospital doing that thing like nonstop, day and night, and just there's no real time to think. Like literally, my mother and I would get home from the hospital, we might eat, but most of the time we were just going to sleep. Like we may have had like 30 minutes to an hour to ourselves before it was like, okay, it's just time to go to bed and start over tomorrow. So like that's how the days were going. Crazy, right? So that's how the days were going. That had been since July. And before July, I was already like transitioning and doing some other things. So yeah, sold the Jeep. I had my mentor, one of my mentors had shot me an email and was like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, still with my mother, like her husband is still blah, 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 blah. And so my mentor was like, you got a contract out on you? And I was like, let me check. And so when I went and I looked, yes, indeed, y'all, there was a contract that I was supposed to still be like working on. And I looked at that contract, I was like, no. So I did energy work and I cleared that contract. I kid you not, no sooner than I cleared that contract, things completely shifted. Like it was just a very short amount of time after I cleared that contract, and then let's just say it like this, let's say it nicely, but we didn't have to go to the hospital anymore. Like we were free. We did not have to go do any more visits. We didn't have to do any of that. He's still in the hospital, but we are relieved of that. I'm just gonna say it like that. I'm just gonna say it like that. So we didn't have to do the hospital thing anymore. And yeah, I'm telling you, that is so draining. It is really draining. And I am so glad that I do have the spiritual tools and things that I used because I was able to give my mother a heads up about it when he was at the second hospital. He's currently at the fourth hospital. But at the second hospital, like I had gotten a message from my people. My people are people who have passed on that I had a relationship with, or that I'm still strongly connected to. For example, one of my grandfathers, I've never met him in person, but he has a really strong connection to me, and so I went ahead and I roll with it. So yeah, he and I were cool. But anyway, so they were sending a message through, and I kind of sent it to my mother, and I was like, hey, this is what's going on. Like, I didn't say, hey, our people said, or I was talking to some dead people and they said, I didn't say that. I was just like, hey, Ma, so you might want to consider blah, 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 blah. And things may turn and be X, Y, and Z. Y'all, I'm being so vague. My bad. And so I was just trying to get her to like calm down a little bit and not put all of her energy into going to the hospital, and take a break and, but say it nicely. And so, yeah, in the fourth hospital is when that message that they wanted me to give her at the second hospital, the fourth hospital is when it actually came to be. And so it was just like, relax. Like, you don't want to regret spending your whole life at the hospital for someone who may not appreciate you at all. So, and that's what it came down to, was that she was on 10, given 10, and the other person was just like, why are you here? I don't want you here. Like, I don't want you in any of my business. Like, I don't care about you, like that kind of thing. But I had already, like I said, had I not given her that message at hospital 2, I think that would have been a really hard blow. The only thing that got me, y'all, it did offend me, because I'm like, we been here visiting and making sure you all right, and my mama been doing this, and yeah, it was just like, don't call, don't come by, don't visit. You can't even get any updates on me. And it was just like that kind of thing. And it was just like, oh, like that was whatever. But that's why certain breeds just shouldn't mix. Not breeds, but like if anyway, that's another whole nother. So yes, after that happened, I looked up some tickets, got me some tickets, and I was on my way to actually leaving the country. And then it was like the date that I had initially had, it sounded cool. But then later I got that whole feeling again about, oh, you need to change your dates. And so I was like, change the dates. And so I was just like, okay. So I just changed the dates. And so I changed the date of my ticket to, it happened to be that there was a direct flight. And so I took the direct flight. It was the only one that I saw. Because I'd already checked and there were no direct flights, like none. But then that one popped up, and so I ended up leaving much sooner than I thought. And so yeah, welcome to Mexico. And again, y'all, the thing to move to Mexico, it hit me like maybe in the summer, but then right after, like, we had literally been in the hospital since July, like day in and day out. And so there was no real time for me to do the prep that I wanted to do. So my Spanish is no. But it is what it is. I'm here. I really do enjoy where I am right now. Everything is definitely walkable for me. Like, I can walk down the street and get some nachos. Y'all, look at these nachos. So the first time I went, I knew that I was going to watch this live on YouTube. And so I was like, I want to have enough nachos so that it's more than 30 minutes, because these lives usually go for like 2 hours. And so I was like, I want enough food. And so I asked for the medium size. And that's what they gave me, was the medium size. So I'm showing you the medium size now. Y'all, I finished maybe a fourth of that thing. That was a lot of food. Like, that was a lot of food. So, and then I went back the second time. When I went back the second time, a couple of days later, I asked for the small why they pull out the same tray that they did for the medium? I was like, oh my goodness, like I should have asked for the small to begin with. But I had gone another time and asked for 2 tacos, and those 2 tacos was like a snack for me. So I was just like, I probably eat a lot. Like, so yeah, that's why I went for the medium. Anyway, the small was still like really big. So yeah, I am really enjoying it. Y'all see, this is the AC right here. It works. It definitely works. I have a remote control, so a lot of times I will just have the AC on like at night, and then during the day I just put it on fan, because I'm not someone who needs to suck up all kind of air. Like, I am here for the warmth. So yeah, it is very nice outside. I don't have to worry about what to wear. Like, I'm wearing a tank top every day, so my kind of speed right there. So yeah, that's what's been going on. That is my update. And yeah, I will be starting my other channel, L Jordan. And for those of you who are interested in my name change or what I actually did to get here and things like that, then that's over there. My energy work I've been doing, and I must say I'm great, but it's really just my people. I helped someone manifest a Tesla, y'all, and so it's just really, it's really good. I love doing what I do. So again, all that's going to be on my other channel, L Jordan. If y'all do, yeah, y'all just go over there, and then let me know. I could talk about stones, manifesting, things like that. I did try to put some videos here, but then I was like, you know what, let me not. And then I just got busy and tied up. So that's what's been going on. I will put some pictures up. So yeah, I need to do some work because I work remotely. Yeah, how do you think I'm gonna be living abroad? Yeah, so that's all I have. My videos here will definitely be talking more about Mexico and how I'm doing here in Mexico and what I like, don't like about Mexico, and just my perspective as a me. Because it's not even like you're just a black woman in Mexico or a woman in Mexico or traveling single in Mexico, but it's all of me. You know, I came here not knowing the language. I came here not, and you know, how I have to dig in and get to know. Because I don't want to be one of those people who don't know the culture, who don't know the language, who don't, and then just try to get by for X amount of time. No, that's not me. Like, I'm trying to do all of the above. So I'm just still juggling and doing all of that while putting stuff out. So yeah, taking in and putting out. So yeah, OXOs are amazing, guys. OXOs, especially if you are in a hotel. Anyway, yeah, so that's it. I will update y'all more on my Mexico thing. I really just wanted to do this video to kind of bring you up to speed. Let you know, name change. Did I do the name change? I did and didn't do the name change. It's going to be in a different video, but just L, okay? It used to be Danielle's perspective. It is now L. Went to a numerologist, and like things were just like crazy with the name Danielle, actually with my full name. So I changed my whole name with the help of a numerologist. Thanks, Joy. Joy of Numerology. She's on IG. She's in Canada. She's cool. So yeah, that's what I really wanted to bring out up to speed with. Other videos will definitely be my perspective, but it's my perspective now in Mexico. So you will still have me being informal. You'll still have my backgrounds. You'll see that my backgrounds will change because I'm still going to be bopping around in different places. So yeah, it is, that's me. Okay, until next time, y'all, make sure you put in any comments, questions, whatever, suggestions. Ooh, girl, I need to know about this. Oh, and yes, when I got here was the very first time I actually had authentic Mexican food, because I didn't eat it in the United States. So that was another thing to get over as well. So yeah, I'm excited to continue to branch out and explore, but in my own time, not other people's times. Like, other people like, yeah, you been there X amount of time. Like, I would have been to none, this, and this. Okay, well then do it. But for me, I'm comfortable being in the hotel right now. Y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all another time about me. I first landed in a American hotel here. it was more Americanized, and they had all these drinks but no labels. I went down and I got this drink, and I was like, well, it tastes like tamarind, but I wasn't sure. But I was extremely thirsty because I had no water, and my flight and everything, y'all, I had been on a plane. It had been over 24 hours, and so I just went and I was just guzzling this drink, and I was like, I'm pretty sure it's tamarind because I've had tamarind when I was in Dallas. Was I in Dallas, or did I take a trip to Dallas? I don't know, but it was in Dallas, right? And so yeah, the lady was like, hey, be careful with tamarind because it can make you go poop, and you don't want to have that feeling when you're on the road. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll do a small. But yeah, so in this hotel, y'all, I was guzzling, and then later on I was like, what the, I gotta poop. And so yeah, and then I was just like, y'all, it's I have to bring y'all up to speed. Like, toilet paper, you're supposed to put it in the trash can, not the toilet. So imagine, like, when you tell me, like, when I find out that I have to put my toilet paper in a trash can and I gotta poop. Now, if I just had to pee, okay, cool, we could do that. But I gotta do that. Like, what do I do with this toilet paper? So it's just learning curves. Y'all know I'm just gonna say everything. So yeah, those will be future videos. Like, I won't go into detail on the poop, but let's just get that out the way now. Fold the toilet paper. Like, I fold toilet paper anyway. Somebody was like, yeah, you can't scrunch up and ball up toilet paper. Who wipes with balled up toilet paper? Like, fold that mess. So anyway, there's a way, there's a system. No, it doesn't stink. And yeah, so I will update y'all. Y'all stay tuned for these videos. Thank you for watching, and put y'all stuff below. All right, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, y'all. Okay, bye. It's about to start getting loud in this hotel. Okay, bye.